Hi everyone, it's Lauren here from the Council's Youth Work team. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an origami butterfly. All you need is a piece of paper and a flat surface. We would love it if you shared your finished butterflies with us in the comments below. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make a square. To do that, you need to take this top corner and bring it down to the bottom of the page. Now what you need to do is just make sure that the whole of this top piece is running flat along the bottom so that you've got a nice neat square. Once you do, run your finger along this crease Next, we need to get rid of this side piece. So what we're going to do is turn our paper over and we're going to fold it back on itself just to the line where you see the other piece of paper. And you're going to again just make a nice firm crease, which will make it a lot easier later on. Turn the page back over, and what you want to do is gently rip it so that the paper becomes separate. So just gently rip this side off because we don't need it. Then open it back up and you now have your origami square. Next, what we need to do is make a crease running from this top corner down to this bottom corner. To do that, we're going to take this bottom edge and match it up with this top corner. Make sure that all of these side bits are included, and then same as before, just run your finger along that edge to create a crease. Unfold your paper and you should now have what looks like a cross running right across your page. What we now want to do is create a line up the middle. To do that, take this edge over here on the right and fold it straight over to match the other side. Crease it and then unfold. The next thing we need to do is create a horizontal crease running right along here. So take this bottom edge and fold it right up to the top. Match up your corners and then press down with your finger to make your crease. And then unfold. You should now have what looks like a star running across your square. Our next step is going to be folding all four corners into the centre. So choose a corner, pick it up and fold it into the middle. Again, run your finger along it to secure the crease. You might want to turn your paper round as you do it, just makes it a little bit easier. So folding it in and crease. Turn it in again, fold it in, making a crease. Last one, and just fold it in to the middle so that it looks like this. Your model should now look like this. The next thing to do is unfold all these corners and turn it back so that it's a square. We now want to bring these two edges over here on the left and the right into this middle. So pick up your edge and fold it over into the middle and do the same on the left. Pick up your edge, straighten it out and fold it into the middle. Again, just running your finger over the fold so that you've got a crease. Our next step is we're going to fold these bottom corners into the middle. So pick it up and fold it into the centre. Make sure that it's nice and neat. Turn your model round and do the same thing again. Lift it up to the middle till it's nice and neat. What we should now have is 2 layers of paper here. So if you look, you should see a little white flap that's coming out. What we want to do is pull this out as far as it'll go and press it down so that you have what looks like a square and a triangle on the side. We're going to do the same on the left hand side. So pull this little piece of paper from underneath, out, until you have 2 triangles and 2 squares. We're now going to do the same thing on the other side. So if you turn your model over, again, we're just going to pick up this bottom layer of paper here and pull it out and then flatten it down. And the same thing on this side, pull up that bottom piece of paper and then flatten it down. So your paper should now look something like this. What we want to do next is turn this over so that these flaps are on the other side. And we want to bring this top edge down to the bottom until you have something that looks a little bit like a boat. We're now going to start working on the butterfly's wings. So this top layer of paper here, you should see that you've got 2 layers of paper. So what we want to do is bring this top corner in and fold it down the centre. It should be quite easy to do that because we've already got this crease line in here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just pick up this top layer of paper and fold it down into the middle, so that you have this sort of shape. Now, to give the butterfly's wings some shape, what we're going to do is pick up this little corner and fold it in just slightly. You can fold it in a big amount, you can fold it in a little amount, it's totally up to you because that's what will make your butterfly unique. That is a good idea if you try to make them look quite similar on both sides. So I'm going to go about there and just fold them down like so. Now that you've given the butterfly's wings some shape on both sides, we need to fold it in half again. So on the right hand side, pick up this little wing and fold it down in half so that you have what looks like, you might need to be quite forceful because you're folding through a lot of layers, this. Now, the last thing that we need to do is give the butterfly's top wings some shape. So what you want to do is pick up this corner and just fold it in ever so slightly. Might be quite difficult because you're going through a lot of layers, so just press quite firmly. Open it back out and then pick up this top corner and fold it in so that your 2 wings are at a different angle. Then fold it back over, reinforce this crease and open your model right the way back out. Now that you have the crease on both sides, turn it over and fold that crease in, pressing right the way down, turn it round, and there you have a butterfly. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and remember to post pictures below. Thank you.